Let's go, Trapper. On the double. Up, up, up. Wake up, Trapper. The choppers are dumping casualties all over it.
Oh, choppers. Oh, Hawkeye? Radar. Radar, where's Hawkeye?
Hey, that's almost 30 years ago. This isn't Korea, it's San Francisco. The hotel just flew up. Gas line exploded or something. Let's go. Emergency needs all the help it can get.
Call, dial a doctor. I was in surgery all night.
So was I. We spent the night together, remember?
It's shocking. We're not even engaged.
Get right there down here.
I called room service. The whole place blows up.
If you don't mind, I would like to call my private physician.
Well, tell him to bring a friend and we can use him.
All orders. Extra gurneys are needed in emergency. All orders. Gurneys needed in emergency. Dr. Branca, please call the OR. Dr. Mervyn Branca, call the OR.
Come on, Pops. You're going to the head of the line.
1 moment, please.
Later, baby.
1 moment, young man. I am the Reverend Fox. Now, I realize that we are all equal in the eyes of the Lord, but I was here long before this man.
Well, congratulations. You win the gold-plated tongue depressor.
Dr. Olin, report to the backboard.
What do you got?
A long shot at best. He's shocky, low EP, rapid pulse, crush injuries, internal bleeding.
All right, get an IV, get some plasma going, and put him on a cardiac monitor.
All right. Coming through, coming through.
Dr. Branca, please call the OR. Dr. Mervyn Branca, call the OR.
Can you believe this? On my day off, these disasters are ruining my golf game.
Don't say it. He's a competent physician.
With all the warmth and compassion of Attila the Hun, can't you get rid of that turkey?
Ask his father. Address your request to the chairman of the board of directors.
We are swamped out here. We need more nurses. We need...
I'm ready, Doctor.
Yes, yes. I think you better go back to your ward.
I was told you were swamped. You need nurses down here.
If you must know, Miss Brancusi, you're too distracting. I don't want my interns hyperventilating every time that you pass by, if you'll excuse me.
I have had it up to here with your sophomore interns and their hormone problems. They wouldn't know.
Ripples, come on, give me a hand.
And don't call me Ripples.
It's been much traffic. No, I'm sure it'll be a few hours yet. Thank you.
Hi. I'd like to speak to the chief of surgery, please.
I'm sorry, sir. Dr. McIntyre is terribly busy right now. We've just had a big emergency. Is there anything I can help you with?
How are you on duodenals?
Pardon?
You see, it won't work on religious differences.
Wait just a moment, sir. What? Hold on, please.
Roddy, geht ab!
Entschuldigen Sie, dass ich Sie anspreche. Es ist mir aufgefallen, dass Sie offenbar große Schmerzen haben. Aber verlieren Sie nicht den Mut und haben Sie keine Angst. Ich werde persönlich für Sie beten.
Das ist aber toll.
Ich bitte Sie nur, Vertrauen in unseren Herrn zu haben. Das ist aber ein schöner Nerz, den Sie da tragen.
Dr. Weiss,
I don't believe it. It can't be. You're Reverend Barnaby Box.
God's first assistant at your service.
I'm Dr. Stanley Riverside, Reverend. I have seen you on television 1,000 times. What a thrill to meet you in person. You're not that hurt.
Well, it's my elbow. I'm afraid I might have lost some blood. I hope your blood bank is amply stocked.
Hey, doctor. In a moment. Reverend, come with me. I'll take good care of you. Oh, this is such a thrill.
Nurse,
Well, thank you.
this dude's choking to death. I'm gonna try and tube him. But give me a trach just in case.
Yes, Dr. Redmond.
Pharmacist on call. Please go to CCU staff. Pharmacist on call to CCU.
Left pneumothorax. Under your chest tube. And he's bleeding into his belly.
Possible ruptured spleen or lacerated liver.
Oh, did I say that?
No, but you will.
Schwester, ihr muss sofort behandelt werden.
Reverend, you sit right on this table. We'll take good care of that. Oh,
Thank you, Doctor.
Nurse, I want this man typed and cross-matched immediately.
Oh, while you're at it, Doctor, I do have this very annoying post-nasal drip.
I couldn't tube him. I'll have to do the trach.
Now, this is more like it. Professionalism. Men and women working together on an asexual basis.
Dr. Peel, please call your office.
After all, this is hardly a place for heavy breathing. Only steams up the windows.
How is it?
76 over 50.
Sir, hören Sie mich? Ja. Ich bin Dr. McIntyre, Chef der Chirurgie. Sie haben starke innere Blutungen. Ich möchte Sie in die Chirurgie bringen, um die Blutungen zu stoppen. Sind Sie damit einverstanden? Ja. Gut.
Jerry, notify the OR. Tell them to set up for a chest tube and an exploratory lab.
Sir, can you tell us your name? Your name, please.
Smith. John Smith. Is there anyone you'd like us to notify? Your wife? Children?
No. No wife. No children. Nobody.
All right. See you in the OR. Call Joe Rosen. Tell him I want him to assist.
Dr. Rosen's already operating.
Now, then give me Ferguson.
Ferguson's in Carmel appearing in a celebrity tennis tournament.
Here's Lob.
There you are, pal. Be able to breathe a lot better now.
Get scrubbed up. I need some help in the OR.
IV nurse to 4 West. Staff. IV nurse to 4 West. Staff. Dr. Sigmund.
Take care of him.
Yes, Doctor.
Incidentally, you're one hell of a nurse.
Clamp. Suction. All right, there it is. There's the bleeder.
Can you reach it?
No? Damn.
Maybe I can grab it from this side.
Try this.
Got it.
Good work. All right, we'll close. O General for the peritoneum. This is not O General.
Of course not. It's Triple O. He's an old man whose tissues are too delicate for your usual rope.
Starch, how long you been working for me?
About 30 years.
28.
Ever since Korea. And if you fire me, I'll tell the whole world about you and that Korean manicurist.
Problems, John. His pulse is 120 and thready. Pressure's down to 82/50.
Well, how come you're giving him plasma? I ordered blood.
He's B negative, but we have in the bank is incompatible. We used all the good stuff on the triple bypass the other day.
Take some from the bypass.
Too late. Bypass is dead.
What do you mean dead? The bypass was a complete success.
Right. When he got home, his wife shot him. It's one of those marriages.
Well, this old man is not going to make it through the night unless he gets some more blood. All right, put the computers to work. Check everybody in this hospital. Call the other hospitals. I don't care how you do it, but I want some qualified donors.
Preferably unmarried.
Inhalation therapist, do I see you? Inhalation therapist, do I see you? Dr. Citron, please call recovery. Dr. Carl Citron, call recovery.
Terrific surgeon, that new kid. Who is he?
I don't know. I thought you knew him.
I never saw him before in my life.
Dr. Kenyon, please call the cath lab. Technicians.
Sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see.
Hey! Congratulations. I want you to know you handled it very well.
Oh, I don't know. I still have trouble with the upper register. Those high notes are murder.
No, I'm talking about the surgery. You got a great pair of hands.
Thanks. The rest of me's kind of cute, too.
You know, you're probably going to laugh at this, but I can't for the life of me seem to remember your name.
Gates. G. Alonzo Gates. Try Gonzo. That's what everybody calls me.
Oh, Gonzo. Well, Gonzo, how long have you been working here?
About an hour.
An hour?
Yeah, it would have been less, except we took so long finding that bleeder.
Oh, I'm getting a strange, sinking feeling you're not even on staff here.
I'm not. I just stopped by to apply for a job.
And you were in the OR performing surgery. That is against the law.
No more than that tracheotomy I did.
You did a tracheotomy?
An emergency. Everybody else was busy. The patient had a fractured larynx and he couldn't breathe, so... You got a comb I can borrow?
Oh, boy, you're really something, Gonzo. You know, in 1 hour's time, you have jeopardized my patients, my job, my license, and you have exposed this hospital to all kinds of legal action. Now, just how do you suggest that I handle this,
Easy. Put me on staff.
Damn it, Gates, this is serious.
All right, I'll tell you what. While you're getting dressed, I'll go fill out an application.
Never mind all that. You'll be in my office in 20 minutes. We got a lot of talking to do.
You sure you don't have a comb?
Oh, boy.
Als ob der dritte Weltkrieg ausgebrochen sei. Und diese verwahrlosten Bengels haben den Nerv, Pudding hier hereinzutrocken, übersät mit Stichwunden von einem Bandengemetzel.
Was haben Sie getan?
Ich habe sie ins North Beach General.
When we've got a major disaster going here, they can take their cockamamie business someplace else.
Dr. Gabriel,
What-
please
what's-
use your car. The tree trimmer's here. Miss Rothbaum, please call your office.
Dr. Riverside, do you happen to know who that nice young doctor in the sweatshirt is?
No idea. He's a perfect stranger to me.
It's funny. Nobody seems to know him. He did a super tracheotomy in emergency this morning.
In my emergency? Hi there. I don't believe we've met. I'm Dr. Stanley Riverside, Chief of Emergency Services.
And president of the Barnaby Box fan club, right?
And your name?
Pasteur. Louis Pasteur. I was just riding home for some more bacteria. But now that you're here, I won't need any. Bonjour.
Doctor.
Miss Brancusi, that smart aleck couldn't possibly be on our staff. You sure he did the tracheotomy?
Oh, yes, he was fantastic. As a matter of fact, Dr. McIntyre even asked him to assist in surgery.
Old Trapper John's been acting very peculiar lately. Very peculiar.
And then he has the colossal nerve to ask me to lend him my comb. What's so funny? The kid is completely irresponsible. He has absolutely no regard for rules or regulations.
Just like you way back in Korea 30 years ago.
What are you talking about?
When did you ever respect Army regulations?
Well, that was different.
Oh, no, it wasn't different, Trapper. You were different. You were younger, crazier. You weren't afraid of anything in those days.
Well, what am I afraid of now?
Gonzo. He acts like you did when you were his age. I think you're afraid to be young again.
With 2 kids in college and an ex-wife collecting alimony, I can't afford to be young again.
Well, here's Gonzo's application. He got his medical degree in the Army, spent 3 years in Vietnam with a MASH unit.
MASH? Well, no wonder.
Right. You need a man like that. He's got the training for emergency work, and if he handled a knife any better, he'd be in politics.
Well, if he wants to work for me, he'll have to show some respect for the rules.
The way you did in Korea, right?
All right. Get off my back. Tell him to come in here.
He said he can be reached at his home aboard the Titanic.
The what?
That is the Titanic.
Well, tell the Titanic it's time to meet the iceberg.
You tell him I'm on a lunch break.
Yep. Oh, no. I'll be right there.
His temperature's up to 103. He's having chills and flank pain.
What'd you give him?
50 milligrams Benadryl, 25 Demerol.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Smith. How are you? How you doing?
Nothing personal, Doctor. But I felt better when I was bleeding to death.
Well, Dr. Jackson gave you some medication. You should be asleep in a few minutes.
Oh, good. I'll dream of Sophie, my wife.
Keep him on plasma until you find a compatible B negative donor.
He's got B negative blood. Cartwright, A negative, B positive. And that's less than 1% of the population. Heavy odds, man.
Well, forget about the odds. If he doesn't get any blood into him in the next few hours, you can scratch him from the race.
Yes, I know you want to know that.
Dr. Riverside, call your father.
No, I'm sorry, Ma'am, I
Dr.
don't
Stanley
know that.
Riverside, please call your father.
And we've had conflicting reports about your injuries, Reverend.
The Lord has been truly merciful. See, my own injuries were painful, but minor. But of course, I must forget my agony in order to bring solace and comfort to these suffering victims. I am going to entreat the Lord to heal the wounded, relieve their suffering.
Und ich spende Ihnen sogar als Hilfe die Barnaby Box Bibel.
Hey, Doc, come on up. Relax.
Relax? We got patients stacked up in that hospital like cords of wood.
Well, if you need anything, laparotomy or a vodka tonic, you let me know.
Gonzo, I read your application. Your credentials are pretty impressive. You know, I did a hitch in a mass unit myself.
I know.
Really?
Sure. That's why I came here for a job. Well, Trapper John's kind of a legend. Part of the MASH folklore.
You're kidding.
Truth. You and your pal Hawkeye, you had the whole army in your pockets.
Yeah, we had it wired, all right. I remember when the nurse's shower got plugged up once, and we... Never mind that. I want to know more about you. What have you been doing since you left the army?
After Vietnam, I took a residency in emergency medicine in Los Angeles. And I was about to sign up for a staff job when I won the Titanic here in a crap game. So I toured the country instead.
And now you run out of money.
Ja, ich habe dasselbe gemacht. Es ist Jahre her in einem alten Desoto.
Ich würde gern diese Legenden hören.
Look, Gonzo, why don't you put this stuff away and get dressed? I'm gonna put you to work on a trial basis.
Beautiful.
But I'm warning you. I run a tight ship, and I expect you to toe the mark. Any questions?
Just one. What happened in the nurse's shower?
Hey, the police just called. I've got the full report on Old Man Smith.
According to the police, you're Irving R. Ziegler, age 76, a retired furrier. You've been missing from your home in Portland, Oregon for the last 3 days. Your married daughter, Harriet, and your son-in-law, Marvin Sternhauser, are worried sick about you.
They know where I am.
The police notified them a few hours ago.
Why? Is it such a crime a man should want a life of his own?
Mr. Ziegler, you've lost a lot of blood. It has to be replaced. You have a rare blood type, so donors are not easy to find. Your daughter may have the blood type we need.
Please, call Harriet, Marvin. Tell them I'm not here. I don't want to impose on my children.
Okay. Now tell us the real reason.
Meine Frau Sophie, Gott schenke ihr Frieden, war sehr krank und litt unter furchtbaren Schmerzen. Aber ihr ganzes Leben war nur mir gewidmet, meinem Wohlergehen. Sie gab mir all ihre Kraft, all ihre Liebe, überhaupt alles. Arme, liebe, wundervolle Sophie. Und nun ist sie tot. Und sehen Sie mich an, ich bin ein alter Mann.
At my age, I shouldn't expect too much from my kids. But little consideration would be nice. Do you know what they want to do with me?
Put you in a home?
No, that's what I want. What they want is to keep me with them in that big fancy house with all that love and affection and attention and devotion and attention.
That's enough now. I'm trying to get some rest.
It's a nightmare.
Harriet und Marvin, meine 3 Enkelkinder und Liebe, 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 das ist ja zum Wahnsinnig werden.
At my age, a man should have the right to be hated a little.
Good news, Mr. Ziegler.
I wish.
Your daughter and son-in-law are here.
Melvin, code blue. Get the crash cart in here. Stat.
Please go to CC staff. Dr. Carl Sidney.
Hand me back.
He's fibrillating. Set it at 200. All right, clear.
Come on, Pops, come on.
Boost it to 400. Clear?
Bingo. Normal sinus rhythm.
Himmels Willen, können Sie uns nicht wenigstens etwas sagen? Können Sie sich nicht vorstellen, wie quälend es ist, nicht zu wissen, was passiert ist? Dr. Das ist doch mein Vater!
Oh, the doctor.
Inhalation therapist, please call me.
Sternhausen? I'm Dr. McIntyre. This is Dr. Gates.
How is he, doctor? How's my father?
Well, he's out of immediate danger, but his condition remains critical.
Oh, no. Oh, that poor man.
We understand you've had a problem getting blood donors.
Oh, Papa can have all our blood. All he wants, every drop.
Good. First thing we have to do is find out if you qualify.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not.
It's you. I've been looking everywhere for you. Dr. McIntyre, I'm afraid I made a horrible mistake. Without thinking, I mentioned this doctor's tracheotomy to the serpent.
Who? Stanley Riverside II. We call him the Serpent.
Figures.
Well, anyway, he was very upset. I'm afraid he's going to do something nefarious.
I'll handle it. Thank you, Ripples.
The name's Brancusi. Gloria Brancusi.
I wish I was 20 years younger.
Me too. I'd be 8 years old and these things wouldn't bother me.
But Marvin.
How long before we know?
About an hour.
Could I see my father now?
Dr. Gates will take you there. I have a date with the Serpent.
This way, please.
Do you have snakes in this hospital?
Hello, Harriet. Marvin.
Oh, Papa, we've been so frantic. Are you in pain, dear? Are they treating you all right?
How's the food?
Are you getting enough to eat? What about fluids? Are they giving you fluids? You should drink a lot of fluids, Papa.
This room's too small. We'll get you a nicer one.
I'm feeling fine, children. Stop worrying so much.
How can we stop worrying, Papa? I mean, the way you ran away, without a word, not even a note. It was like you were trying to escape from us. Oh, Papa, if you only knew how much we love you.
We just had our blood tested, Papa, for you, so we can help you get well again. And when you get home, Papa, we...
Doctor!
Outside. Outside.
See you later, Papa.
He's weaker by the minute. His family out of here. He can't take any more setbacks.
Gallant, I want your opinion on this memo that I've been preparing. I understand this is for the good of the hospital.
Two more burn cases coming in.
Well, give them to Wilson. Can't you see I'm busy? I'm going to send this to the board of directors. Dear Dad, it has been brought to my attention that our chief of surgery, Dr. John McIntyre, has deliberately permitted an unqualified, unauthorized physician to perform surgery in this hospital. In my opinion, this irresponsible act constitutes... Hi, John.
Oh, don't mind me, Stanley. Keep on reading.
Hmm? Oh, this? No, this is nothing at all.
Well, then you may want some facts to make it something. This unqualified physician is George Alonzo Gates. He spent 3 years as a surgeon in Vietnam, and he completed a full residency in emergency medicine. How does that grab you?
Really? That's interesting, John. But if he's not on staff here...
But he is. I hired him myself this morning.
That just might keep him out of legal trouble.
Well, he kept you out of legal trouble. He performed a trach on a patient who was dying in your emergency section. If that patient had died, you would have been held responsible. So instead of persecuting that young man, you ought to be kissing his hemostat.
John's right, Stanley. After all, the man's a veteran.
Fighting for your country. And how do you thank him? With a lousy poison pen letter.
What, this? I was just horsing around. See, it's just a silly little gag. Fellas, wait a minute. You don't understand. Wait, guys. Wait a minute. Hey, you guys don't understand. I mean, I like veterans.
Thank me for what?
For saving my butt. Gallant told me how you handled the serpent.
Oh, never mind that. What about Ziegler? You found any blood?
Not a drop. And his vital signs.
Hi, darling.
Hi.
Hope you don't mind my dropping in.
No. This is Gonzo, Dr. Gates. This is Melanie, my wife.
Ex-wife. Nice to meet you, Doctor.
Same here. Excuse me, I'll wait outside.
No, wait, don't go.
You look tired, Trapper.
Yeah, well, I've been busy. Hotels blowing up, things like that. You look terrific.
Thanks. I'm getting married next week.
Married? Oh, that's nice. Congratulations. Who's the guy?
The merchandising manager at the store. Well, you know, the one that promoted me to assistant buyer in sportswear?
You told the kids?
Not yet. I wanted you to be the first to know.
Why me?
Well, in a way, I guess you're the best friend I've got. Even a divorce can't change that.
It's crazy, isn't it? We're supposed to hate each other.
Only when you miss your alimony payments. He's a nice guy, Trapper. Very much like you. I think you'll like him.
Why should I like him? I'm not marrying him. Hey, I thought you'd had it with marriage. You told me you wanted your own identity, independence, a chance to express yourself.
I've got all that. I'm keeping my job. Harry's much more mature about that sort of thing than you were. Well, just wanted to keep you informed. Get some rest, Trapper. I don't like to see you looking so frazzled. Ciao, darling.
Classy lady.
She's getting married.
You two still have something going?
Well, we were married for 19 years, divorced for 4. After all that time, you get kind of attached to a woman.
Something tells me this is a very shaky divorce. Yeah, give me the blood bank. Yeah, this is Gates. What have you got for me? Oh, come on. You mean to tell me that you can't find one human being to match Ziegler's blood? That's crazy. Okay, forget human beings. Try Cocker Spaniels. Gorillas. Lab technicians. Anything. Just get me the blood.
Hey, we just found a donor for old man Ziegler.
His daughter?
No, she didn't qualify.
Then who?
Not me. Me? Give my blood?
But you would be saving that old man's life, Reverend.
But what about my life? Look, this means that you would be sticking needles in my arm, now doesn't it? That is very dangerous, sticking needles in people's arms. It can cause infections with germs and air bubbles.
No chance, Reverend. What germ would dare to attack you?
Just think, Reverend. Out of hundreds of people, you have been chosen for this holy mission. Now, as a servant of the Lord, you can't possibly ignore a challenge like this, can you?
As a matter of fact, I can.
Come off it, Reverend. You're
The answer is no. I intend to leave these premises with all my corpuscles intact. Now, please get out of my room. Out!
Now, there is a noble, holy man of profound compassion and religious conviction.
Give him time. He will be.
And what are you going to do? Gonzo!
Aha! Been looking all over for that little beauty.
What the hell are you doing?
Reverend Box, remember?
Well, he doesn't need any cardiac x-rays.
Right, but we need his blood.
Now, wait a minute. We can't afford any lawsuits. You cannot take his blood without his consent.
Oh, we'll get his consent, all right?
Oh, really? How? Never mind. I don't want to know about it.
Warten Sie, eine Minute noch. Hören Sie, ich weiß, wie dringend wir dieses Blut jetzt brauchen.
Stimmt, ein Menschenleben steht auf dem Spiel.
Aber trotzdem dulde ich keine unüberlegten, unverantwortlichen Tricks.
Dr. McIntyre, Reverend Barnaby Bucks hat erfolgreich seinen Schäfchen seine religiösen Ideen suggeriert, mit Hilfe seiner spirituellen Visionen.
Was hat das mit uns zu tun?
Vielleicht ist es möglich, ihm was zu suggerieren.
Wie? Mit einem verrückten, verzweifelten, allerletzten Akt der Verzweiflung?
Glauben Sie, dass ich sowas tun würde?
Sie haben keine Alternative.
Das ist doch ein gutes Argument.
Also tun Sie es nicht. Und wenn Sie es trotzdem tun, dann erwarten Sie keine Rückendeckung von mir.
Starch?
Yes, doctor.
Starch, can I speak to you for a minute, please?
Yes, doctor.
That double hernia in room 502. I want him under strict quarantine, complete isolation. Poor devil's got a raging case of...
Oh, no. That's as contagious as the Black Plague.
And just as fatal. Now make sure everyone who has been exposed to him has been immunized. And keep it quiet. We don't want a panic on our hands.
Miss Rothbaum, please call your office. Miss Gretchen Rothbaum,
Dr. Gates.
call your office.
Nurse, now what is all this about a contagious disease?
Keep it down, Reverend. Poor fellow in 502 is suffering.
Well, never mind him. What about me? Do you realize I have been in his room today praying for his double hernia?
Pulse 82, a little high.
No fever. No skin lesions. No. Wait. What is that? No, I don't think so. Well, I can't find any obvious symptoms, Reverend. I guess you're all right.
Guess? Well, you'd better be sure. Aren't you going to take any precautions?
We are. We're wearing masks.
But I'm talking about me.
Oh. Well, the first thing we have to do is draw some blood.
No. No blood. No dirty needles. Oh, wait. There must be something else you can do.
Well, we could give you some preventative medicine, but it may make you a little groggy.
Good. Fine. Do it. Now.
Sind Sie sicher?
Aber natürlich bin ich sicher. Denken Sie, ich will die Pest. Geben Sie mir die Medizin. Gleich.
Ganz wie Sie meinen, Reverend.
Licht aus, Reverend.
So sleepy. With medicine.
Sleep tight, Reverend.
Es ist alles in Ordnung und er ist so benommen, dass Sie ihm alles suggerieren können.
Okay, dann fangen wir an. Haben Sie die Bettpfanne, Jackpot? Ja, habe ich. Und immer schön nah am Mikrofon. Und nicht nachlassen, wir müssen uns beeilen. Gehen Sie bitte raus und halten Wache vor der Tür.
Okay.
Sind Sie soweit?
Ja, schalten Sie es ein. Ja, gut.
Barnaby Box, you should be ashamed.
Who is it?
You don't know who I am.
my God.
That's more like it. Barnaby Box, the life of a gentle old man means nothing to me. Therefore, the life of Barnaby Box means nothing to me. Nothing at all.
Oh, please, Ziegler is a nice old man. I want him to live.
Prove it, Barnaby Box. Prove to me that your cheap, selfish, mercenary, hypocritical life has value, because if you fail to do so...
I will, I swear, please, I'll do it. I swear, I'll do it.
Did you call, Reverend?
I called. I'm worried about Mr. Ziegler, that dear, sweet, kind, gentle old man. Is he any better?
No, sir, he's dying.
What? No, he can't die. My life is much... His life is much too valuable. Oh, take my blood. Oh, take all he wants. Oh, please.
You're a noble, passionate man, Reverend. This won't hurt a bit. Doctor, do you remember how to prevent air bubbles?
I think the Reverend's blood agrees with you, Mr. Ziegler.
Now the big question. How do I escape from my children?
Have you ever told them how you feel about all this?
Told them, of course not. They're nice, decent people. Why should I hurt them like that?
Well, you could look at it another way. You might be helping them. I mean, they may be glad to get rid of you. That way you would be giving them their freedom.
How are you, dear? Papa, it's so good to see you feeling better. You are feeling better, aren't you?
Much better.
We want you to come home, Papa, with us.
Why not? On the other hand, I'll tell you why not. Marvin, Harriet, try to understand. What I really want is a nice little room at the Four Oaks retirement home.
That's ridiculous. You'd never be happy there.
All my life, people have been making me happy. Doing for me, caring for me, fussing over me. Your mama, she died making me happy.
She loved you, Papa. And she made me promise to always look after you. Haven't I tried? Haven't I done my best?
Honey, you did better than best. But enough already. You and Marvin have got your own happiness, your own lives to worry about.
Papa, if you left now, we feel so guilty.
Aha. Guilty. You feel guilty. I feel guilty. Everybody is miserable, making me happy. Just for once, so nobody should feel guilty, I'd like to make myself happy. Is that such a terrible thing to ask?
No, Papa. We just want you to know we love you.
Honey, I know you do. Now take time to love each other. You can love me on Tuesdays and Sundays from 1 to 4 at the Four Oaks retirement home. And do me a favor, please. Don't bring the kids. They drive me crazy.
No, Papa.
Lunchtime. Come on up.
Sit down. Have a finger sandwich, with or without knuckles.
No, really, I shouldn't.
Okay, don't.
Well, maybe one. My ex-wife called me this morning. Her wedding's been canceled. She decided she prefers the security of our divorce.
You look relieved.
You're kidding? Now I'm stuck with more alimony payments.
Congratulations.
Uh-oh. Look what's coming.
Doctors! Doctors, I've come to bid you goodbye. I'm leaving today for the Vatican. I have an audience with His Holiness the Pope.
Isn't he a little out of your league?
I had this vision last night. I want to discuss it with him. I know he'll be very interested. Arrivederci!
I think that clown's bucking for sainthood. On our vision.
Suppose he gets it. What does that make us?